Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Alberta separatists delivered a petition with over 301,000 signatures to Elections Alberta on Monday, aiming to trigger a referendum on the province's separation from Canada. The group, Stay Free Alberta, led by Mitch Sylvester, touted the historic moment as the first step towards a Stanley Cup final of independence. Provincial law requires 178,000 signatures to force such a vote, a threshold they claim to have far surpassed. However, the verification process by Elections Alberta has been temporarily halted by an Edmonton judge, who is reviewing a court challenge from a group of First Nations. These First Nations argue that separation without formal consultation would violate treaty rights. Additionally, Elections Alberta and the RCMP are investigating a separate separatist group, the Centurion Project, for allegedly publishing a public database of nearly 3 million Albertans, which matches an official Clark list. Opposition NDP leader Naheed Nenshi criticized the government for seemingly hindering Elections Alberta's investigative capabilities, urging immediate action. Premier Danielle Smith maintained confidence in the petition's validity and the ongoing investigation. This report is from the Canadian Press. Quebec is set to launch its long-anticipated digital health record system this week, beginning in Montreal and the Mauricie region. According to Global News, this initiative aims to replace paper files and fragmented platforms with a centralized digital record, providing healthcare providers with faster access to crucial patient information, including medical history, test results, and prescriptions. Dr. Mark Roger, MUHC Department of Medicine Chair, highlighted the system's potential to improve care by allowing both doctors and patients access to comprehensive health data. However, the rollout has sparked concerns regarding security, implementation timing, and the system's overall readiness. Cybersecurity expert Terry Cutler cautioned that such a large-scale system could become a prime target if robust safeguards are not in place, stressing the need for real-time threat detection and access control. Patient rights advocate Paul Brunet acknowledged similar systems work elsewhere, but warned that Quebec's complex and bureaucratic environment might pose challenges. He also raised personal concerns about privacy and data control. Premier Christine Frechette has called for transparency and regular updates, mindful of past problematic provincial tech rollouts. CBC News reports that 7 gray whales have been discovered dead off the west coast of Vancouver Island this year. This brings the total number of gray whale deaths in the Pacific Ocean this year to 36. Including 17 off Washington State and 10 in the San Francisco Bay Area. Paul Cottrell of the Department of Fisheries and Oceans noted that many of the whales are found in extremely poor condition, described as basically a bag of bones. Researchers, including John Kalimbokides from Cascadia Research Collective, believe the primary cause is a dramatic decline in available prey in their Arctic feeding grounds, leading to starvation during their northern migration. Experts express deep concern, highlighting that the current mortality rate is way ahead of any previous year, even surpassing the pace observed during the 2019 unusual mortality event when 216 whales died. With the gray whale population currently estimated at just under 13,000, officials are collaborating with U.S. partners and expect more deaths through June. The trial of 2 Vancouver police officers, Constables Josh Wong and Brian Hunt, began on Monday. Both officers are charged with 1 count of assault stemming from an off-duty incident at Isabel's, a nightclub in Yaletown, in December 2023. According to CTV News, the confrontation originated from a dispute over a bathroom lineup. During the court proceedings, CCTV footage was shown, depicting Constable Hunt grabbing a man near his neck or face and shoving him, resulting in a visible discolored area. Another video presented showed Constable Wong pushing a different alleged victim to the floor, leading to a head injury and a large torso bruise, which was also supported by photo evidence. The new Westminster Police Department conducted the investigation, and both officers are currently not on active duty. The trial is scheduled for 5 days, after which the Office of the Police Complaints Commissioner will initiate a misconduct investigation under the Police Act. Constable Wong is also facing a separate public hearing concerning the 2015 beating death of Miles Gray. Yonhap News Agency reports that South Korean Industry Minister Kim Young-kwan embarked on a trip to Canada and the United States this week for crucial talks spanning defense and investment. Arriving in Canada on Tuesday, Kim's primary objective was to bolster a South Korean consortium's efforts to secure a massive 60 trillion won, $40.6 billion, and DEA project to construct up to 12 new conventionally powered submarines for Canada. He was scheduled to meet with Canadian counterparts Melanie Joly and Tim Hodson to advocate for the bid, which faces competition from Germany. Following his Canadian engagements, Minister Kim is set to visit Washington on Wednesday. There, he plans to meet U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick and other government officials to advance discussions on South Korean investment projects in the United States. This visit follows the National Assembly's approval in March of a special bill related to Seoul's $350 billion investment pledge to the U.S., a commitment made as part of a trade deal. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.